And the 49ers have been waiting and waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will go on the attack first. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive plays, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
Yeah, and let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's getting.
This defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. Guys, let's take just a second and talk about Ole Miss. They're coming off a national championship, but you do wonder if this season will be a season of complacency or a drive for another title.
Well, I mean, what a season last year to put that together, to win a natty, to make your dreams come true. But, Jesse, now it's reloading with all the high school recruiting portal and all the other stuff that goes with it.
Yeah, they lost a lot of key pieces off that national championship team a year ago, but they also added a lot of talent. And that's why this fan base is hoping for back-to-back national championships.
He wants to take the top off. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football then off to a hot start for this offense.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Charlotte 49ers offense will get the ball for the first time. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the rhythm.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right. I'll tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for a senior year too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Oh, it's picked off. He's stopped. Not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it. You can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
The sure hands. It's Valentine. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Running the red zone. It's Valentine. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season. On point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Here's a heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Got a man. It's Hopkins. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. A big third down coming, and honey toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Looking for a man. It's Chambers. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the 49ers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and 1 from the 30. He's looking downfield to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The 49ers decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now on first down from the 40. Quarterback making checks. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the 5-yard step off, 1st and 15 for this offense. Looking to pass, it's Simmons. Finds a spot in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Guys, let's take a minute and talk about Ole Miss. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with...
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the... This offense has looked really good in the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Looking downfield, it's Chambers. Quickly to the tight end. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the 49ers will line up to punt it away. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. Makes a move. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Rebels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying to surprise him with the pass.
crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Campbell. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Chambers. Under fire. Nice move there. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The 49ers will punt it away on 4th down. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Using his legs, it's Mason. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Got it in the middle. It's Garrison. And he's brought down after a nice game. And the 49ers are rolling down the field.
Here we go, set.
The running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll run it again. He's brought down, just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's...
Touchdown, Charlotte! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in games.
He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He uncorks one deep. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. He leaves it with his back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gonna run it. It's Campbell. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Back to throw, it's Chambers. Lofts one high and deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. The 49ers will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
Officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Motion from the wideout. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Runs through a tackle. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Spillman. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. And the 49ers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Scanning the field, it's Chambers. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of... to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The play action fake. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. The 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Lacy.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. That's caught. It's Lacy. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the 1st down. And the Rebels will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to plan in their mind, but they have to believe.
And the 49ers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Back to pass, it's Chambers. Caught near the sticks, it's Spillman. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Finding open areas. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The 49ers are on the move. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for room. It's Mason. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they...
Turning it on! And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. To the air, it's Simmons. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. At the 35, he's loose. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down. And this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
The Rebels trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll pull it on the read. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. They'll run the option. Quick toss. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Great job on the back on the option.
And Everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go right back to the run. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. To the air, it's Chambers. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The 49ers send out the punt unit. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on first down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Lacey. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Still looking on the move. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. There he goes. Touchdown, Rebels! And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you've got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you could tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the 49ers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll ride the hot hand. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. At the 40, there he goes. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The 49ers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Off the play fake on 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense has it, they're on the move. And they'll get him down after a solid return. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at...
And I love that play call. There's a great example. Change situation, right? The defense gets the turnover. You get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, did that ever work out great.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Takes a handoff. It's Valentine. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Grabs it inside the 15. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. And the Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Touchdown! Ole Miss! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the shovel. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
And the 49ers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Thomas. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The 49ers have it with a 1st and 10. Some misdirection with the counter. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The hand to the running back. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the 49ers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. He's got the tight end. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The 49ers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Beck's going for the goal line. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Dropping back, it's Knight. Unloads it downfield. Makes the grab inside the 30. They get him down on the play, and this big-arm sophomore is not afraid to show off the gun. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Hauls it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
Going for the marker on the ground. Across the 25. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
They go backwards on the play. Offense is stopped.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.